You should have come here earlier, she says, acetate, nameplate, glistening. She's been listening to me going down like a Lego superhero, now ready to return to the toy box. Like a sinking ship where they decide to play violins instead because they never won enough life jackets to begin with. It's gonna be okay. I'll be your psychiatrist, but you should have come here earlier, she says. And I try and find a hint of hope in her words because I'm more than a hint of blue. I'm not the afternoon sky. I'm overcast like it's about to rain. I'm a pulsing vein that's about to let go. But I'm a dam and I keep it all together. I'm the guy who lies about the weather. We are gonna have a sunny day today. Thank you, I say as I get up from her chair. And as I leave, I catch my reflection at the door. A gaunt, sallow man hanging 2 inches off the floor as if held up by a noose, begging the question, how the fuck did it get so bad, man? And I can't tell him. I can't tell him that I don't know that it was so dark and so slow. It's like drowning in a tub full of pitch. It's like your tires spinning when you're down in a ditch. It's like drowning on the shoreline. Lifeguards frowning. Did I see something there? But you're down there and you're grasping for air, screaming your lungs out till you're dead. But no one heard you because it's all in your head. So no one hears that tree fall and the forest is all but gone till she steps in like a goddamn forest ranger and says, I'm going to be your psychiatrist. You wonder about how it begins. It's not so bad in the beginning. It's probably like a bad action movie. You think you can get through if you had a tub of popcorn or something. Oh, I'm completely fine. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, it's the weather, it's the blues, it's the bug that bit me. Oh, please insert your favorite euphemism over here. And you go home and you watch Monty Python. And you guys remember that skit about the knight who's getting his limbs hacked off? And he says, just put a scratch. You watch that and you find it funny. This is classic irony. It's probably hilarious in retrospect, if you could see it that way. But the trouble with not being right up here is that you're never far away. You're never far away enough to see that you're not okay. You're tearing at your existence for that one quiet day, somehow, some way. But you're a rat in a plexiglass cage, getting through tomorrow with that quiet race, throwing your hands up to the wall as deep inside you slowly fall deeper. And there's just one thing you can bring yourself to say. Why aren't things okay? You don't like getting up in the morning. Oh, I'm just tired, you tell yourself. But deep inside you hate the birds and the wind. You would blot out the sun if you could. You would shred every daffodil to bits. You would. But you keep it all together. You take a deep breath. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Look at this. You're hyperventilating. Heartbeats palpitating. This little guy says he's had enough, but you somehow quieten him down as you get through your day. When you get home back at night, you promise yourself you won't lie awake and stare at the clock every 2 seconds. For God's sake, you big fucking liar. It's like something leaking color in your washing machine. Nothing's fucked up yet, but everything's the strange shade of blue. We all began as blinding whites, of course, children of heaven, touched by the mighty hand of God himself. My mom once told me that I was the prettiest kid in the whole world, and I kind of fell for that. Our teachers used to tell us that we were born to touch the stars, so we stayed up all night staring at the sky. We would escape to dreamland. Dreamland was our home ground. Dreamland was where we laughed and we sang and we played and we thought and we felt and we hurt and we walked barefoot in the grass. And we woke up with red eyes the next day, of course, because, well, we stayed up watching the skies, remember? Now even the grass feels so different. Have we forgotten how to walk? You don't smile when your mother calls you pretty anymore, do you? Do you see the massive tragedy over here? It's like every act of inclusion is an intrusion. Oh, you guys want to hang out tonight? Oh, I would love to, but I'm just so slow. I wish I could tell you to your faces that it's so much of a fucking effort sitting in that makeup room for 6 fucking hours putting on that fake smile, knowing that it'll be washed off with the first joke you guys make about me never showing up. I know it's all in good faith. I know you don't think I'm a screw up, but what leaves as a paper plane often arrives as a poison dart, poison with this word called normalcy. Normalcy, you elusive bitch. Let me take you out. Let me buy you flowers. Let me get you coffee. Let me hold you and stare in the fucking face because I don't know what you're about. I've got this problem and people keep telling you to get over it, under it, around it. I don't know if there's a solution. I haven't found it. I was too busy getting high off the fucking northern lights, remember? When people were figuring their lives out. And I could really do with the time out, but no way, right? No way. It's just too late in the day. It's like swimming. You don't learn when you're a kid and then one day you're drowning. And there you are, drowning. You love sleeping because it's the only time your brain can't think. You love it. You wish your brain came with some sort of an off switch, some sort of a safe mode. You would press F8 every time you boot it up, wouldn't you? Nostalgia isn't a warm, happy feeling anymore. Nostalgia isn't an 18-year-old whiskey the color of amber going slowly down your throat and warming you on the inside. Nostalgia is a guy with a big fucking baseball bat waiting right outside your door. Bang right there to the base of the skull, and you think about how happy you used to be. You can't remember the last time you were happy. That's sad. That's worrisome. That's alarming. That's tragic. That's a calamity. That's a catastrophe. That's okay. You tell yourself it's okay. You know what, maybe I was never meant to be happy. And that's the moment where you lock the door and you throw away the key. Days, months, years pass by and you can't remember what happened because your memory's been sleeping on the job just like you. You're this deep, deep shade of blue. You're stuttering and you're sputtering and there's smoke coming out of your engine. And this is when the really dark thoughts start. You think about how good it would be to not exist at all. These are thoughts so dark, they suck the light right out of your soul. These are thoughts so dark, they hang around the corner like a fucking drug dealer trying to sell you a fix. And then one day, it so happens, you find yourself walking to the edge of an abyss with a blindfold on. The only sound you can hear is your heartbeat, loud in your ears. And you're standing at the very edge and you tell yourself, this is it. No more pain. You put one foot forward and your toes feel the void. This is where our story could have ended. In fact, but for some Deus Ex Machina, it probably should have ended. But when everything is as dark can be, the dimmest lights are easier to see. And you ask yourself one simple question. Have I tried everything? And you already know the answer. As long as there's a single psychiatrist free in this city, as long as an angel sits somewhere wearing a fucking lab coat, you know you haven't tried everything. It was always too cloudy to land, but we are going to have 5 seconds of clarity right now, and 5 seconds is all we need. That's when your life flashes before your eyes. Versions of you from the past speaking to you, and this is what they say. My brothers went to the moon and came right back. My brothers spend their lives putting smiles on faces that just don't wash away. My dad taught me how to make paper planes and I don't think I've flown enough yet. My mom used to get up at 6 in the morning to pack me a lunch and tell me what loving someone means. And I once fell in love so hard, God, it still hurts when she walks by. And I know my road is cloudy and I can't see an inch, but I swear there's a lighthouse nearby. Because underneath all this din and pain and noise, I swear I can hear a siren beckoning me to the shore. Because light bends around my fingers when I try and plot it out, and it goes into my eyes and down to my soul and makes it glow like a light bulb just 1 second after a power cut. Because underneath this great skin lies all that I am, all that I was, and all that I will ever be. And I don't know what the latter is, but I sure would like to find out. I would like a break in the clouds. I'm the guy with the weather, remember? We are gonna have a sunny day today, I mean it. And that's the day you do something you should have done a long time ago. Hi, can I have an appointment for Saturday? I think I have symptoms of depression. Yeah? Okay. Thank you. I don't know who you guys are, okay? I don't know what you've been through. I can't tell you it's going to be okay, but do you guys remember the time you used to blow into paper planes to make them soar a little higher? You used to blow into your wounds to make them heal a little faster. All I'm asking for you to do is be that stupid once again. Let's just believe the angels made us in their image. Let's just blindly believe we have wings on our back, that maybe they're too far back for us to feel them, but that they're all the same. Let's just wait in our hangars to catch the wind, believing that one day we will. If you're down on the ground, raise your hand up and ask someone to pick you up. Because some things are stronger for having been broken. And I swear your soul is one of those. I swear I know. Thank you.